Hey friends, we are back with our third deck, Blast from the Past. We've got the fourth Doctor there. Boop, Commander deck. Let's check it out. See what's inside. We are our third Doctor Who Universes Beyond Commander deck, and yeah, I have been liking these. I know I kind of said that I was like on these because I didn't. Oh my goodness, how hard are you going to be to open box? Because I didn't know how much these themed up with magic. Where like some of the stuff that they do, these Universes Beyond seem to like match really well. And then they do stuff like Transformers that don't seem to fit in any way into the Magic universe. But hey, who am I to say? Who am I to say? Boom, boom. Doom, doom, doom. We did get a dice in this one. For some reason, we didn't get a dice in the last box. Oh my goodness, I can't get the dice out. Joom, joom, boom. A little doctor. Stick that over here. We got our collector pack, our Planes Chase cards. Maybe we'll open the Planes Chase cards and kind of go through them all, like on a separate video, kind of, I don't know. Boom, but a little sample pack. We'll stick it in here. Boom, with the giveaway things. Nothing else in there. Bum, 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 bum. Doom. This is the Doctor I remember the most. I remember like growing up watching a little Doctor Who as a kid. I don't ever really remember the Doctors before that, but I remember that one the most. Maybe it's the scarf. Oh, nothing again. No chaos. And then I watched a little bit of Doctor Who when it came back out. My daughter was actually a big fan of it, but I didn't watch a ton, so I don't really know all the ins and outs of the newer Doctors. And then I didn't see any of the season where it was the female Doctor. That was the newest one. Fourth Doctor. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. Would you like once each turn you may play a historic land or cast a historic spell from the top of your library. When you do, create a food token. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, that's a kind of get through your deck a little faster. It's always kind of nice. Sarah Jane Smith. Whenever you cast a historic spell, investigate. This ability triggers only once each turn. Doctor's Companion. Boom. Romania 2. Romana. There we go. Romana 2. Vigilance. Create a tap token. That's a copy of token that entered the battlefield this turn. Okay. So we'll like super proliferate. Joe Grant. Each historic card in your hand has cycling. Whenever you cycle a card, put a +1 counter on Joe Grant. That's actually pretty super good. Tegan. Whenever you attack, target attacking historic creature gets +1/+1 and gains indestructible to the end of turn. That's pretty good. Barbara Wright. Sagas you control have read ahead. Saga enters the battlefield, choose a chapter, and start with that many lore counters. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, could see that getting abused. Ian, Science teacher. Each saga spell you cast has replicate. This replicate cost is equal to its mana cost. You may cast that saga, copy it for each time you paid its replicate cost. Copies of permanent enter the battlefield as tokens. That could be really good too. Perry Brown, first historic spell you cast each turn has Convoke. Convoke is good. Crisis of Conscience, destroy all tokens, destroy all non-land, non-target token permanents. That's an interesting way to do it. It's either all tokens or everything that's not token. And then caves. So we got, well, of course, we got the saga things. So we got a number of sagas. Saga, War of Games, Trial of the Time Lords, Night of the Doctor, destroy all creatures. That's a strong saga. Transverse the Eternity. Draw cards equal to the highest mana value among historic permanents you control. Blue with their card draw. Oh, that makes blue strong. K9 Mark 1. As long as K9 Mark 1 is untapped, other legendary creatures you control have Ward 1. Adric, Mathematical Game Genius. No game, just mathematical genius. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets. Nissa of Traken. You have no maximum hand size. There we go. Rel Tower. Whenever Nissa Traken attacks, sacrifice X artifacts. When you sacrifice one or more artifacts this way, tap up to X target creatures. You draw X cards. I say. Reverse the polarity. Counter all other spells. Choose one. Switch each creature's power and toughness till the end of turn. Creatures can't be blocked this turn. Definitely usable. I always like things to give you options. 500-year diary enters the battlefield tap. Add for each clue you control. Hot diggity dog. I feel like that is easily abused. Unearthly child. Oh, all three are the same. Boom. Interesting. Ace Fearless Rebel. Nitro 9. Whenever Ace Fearless Rebel attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact. When you do, put +1/+1 counters on Ace Fearless Rebel, and then it fights up to one target creature defending player controls. Boom. Leela. Whenever an opponent draws a card, exile the first one they draw each of their draw steps. Put a +1 counter on Leela. Not bad. Susan Foreman. If you would planeswalk, instead look at the top 2 cards of your planar deck. Put one of them in the bottom. And taps for a mana. The 5 Doctors. Search your library and or graveyard for up to 5 doctors. Reveal them. Put them into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Search cards are always good. Doctors are always good. I mean, the doctors in this are good, so... Jamie McCrimmon. Like, everything's legendary. This is so cool, kind of. Trample. Whenever you cast a historic spell, Jamie gets +X/+X till the end of turn, where X is that spell's mana cost. That's pretty strong. More sagas. Gallifrey Strands. When Gallifrey Strands enters the battlefield, return all doctor cards from your graveyard to your hand. Boop, 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 boop. Alistair the Brigadier. Whenever you cast a historic spell, create a 1/1 soldier token. First Doctor enters the battlefield. Search your library and graveyard for a card named TARDIS. Reveal it, put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle. Whenever you cast a spell with Cascade, put a +1/+1 counter on target artifact or creature. Oh, so we got all the doctors. First Doctor, Second Doctor, Third Doctor, Gets +1 for each non-creature token you control. 5th Doctor at the beginning of, because 4th Doctors are that one. Commander. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1 counter on each creature you control that didn't attack or enter the battlefield this turn. That's good. 6th Doctor, whenever you cast a historic spell, copy it, except for the copy isn't legendary. 7th Doctor, whenever the 7th Doctor attacks, choose a card in your hand. Defending player guesses whether that card's mana is greater than the number of artifacts you control. If they guess wrong, you may cast without paying its mana cost. Free cards, always good. Always good. When the 8th Doctor enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. Once during each of your turns, you may play a historic land or cast a historic permanent from your graveyard. If you do, gains this permanent would leave the battlefield if you exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. Boom. Vestrin Menopatra leader, flying, enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. Oops. Sergeant John Brennan. Whenever Sergeant John Brennan deals combat damage to a player, you and that player each draw that many cards. Oh, little group hug. Curse of Frederick Saga. Boop. Duggan Private Detective. Duggan, power and toughness equal to the number of cards in your hand. Bestie, the Doctor's Roadster vehicle. Ace's Baseball Bat. As long as a creature is attacking, it has first strike and must be blocked by a Dalek if able. Oh, interesting. Okay, and then we got Council Chamber, that we've seen that before. Day of Destiny. Heroic Intervention. Heroic Intervention's always good. Time Wipe. Hero's Podium. These are some of the ones that are just reprints. Trenzagore Clock Tower. Remove 12 time counters from Trenzagore Clock Tower. Exile it. Shuffle your graveyard and hand into your library. And then draw 7 cards. Activate only if you control a Time Lord. Oh, no, that's a new card. Twice Upon a Time. Oh, and then we get to our mana fixin'. We got Port Town, Exotic Orchard, Temple, Fortified Village, Prairie Stream, Canopy Vista. I actually kind of like that picture on that one. Sungrass Prairie, another Temple, Irrigated Farmland, another Temple, Vineyard Snarl, Scattered Grove, Celestial Colonnade, Deserted Beach, Glacial Fortress, Horizon Canopy, Overgrown Farmland, Waterlogged Grove, Dream Root, Cascade, Sky Cloud. Then we got Banished to Another Universe. When Banished to Another Universe enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanents an opponent controls until Banished into another universe leaves the battlefield. Time Lord Regeneration. Until the end of turn, target Time Lord control gains. When this creature dies, reveal it from the top. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a Time Lord. Put that into the battlefield. Oh, right, because they regeneration, yes. Boom, the dinosaur. The dinosaurs are going to be, I think, hot out of this with the new Ixalan stuff. People making dinosaur commanders, and that's a good dinosaur, big old giant guy. Sonic Screwdriver, TARDIS, and we get Swords to Plowshare, Path to Exile, Return to Dust. That's your removal. Boom. Exploration, 3 visits. This is mana fixing, your Soul Ring Arcane, Talisman, Hero's Blade, Talisman, Thought Vessel, Mind Stone, Thriving Isle, Thriving Grove, Thriving Heath, Ash Barrens, Seaside, Path to Ancestry, Command Tower. Boom. And then our, oh, maybe we didn't have white before. I don't remember that one at all. But I was like saying, I do like the those little TARDIS lands. I think everything that we've opened said blue. Boop, and then you got some food tokens, treasure, clue, copy, mutant, alien, soldier, I love the theme of this deck with all the doctors and being able to search for doctors and everything. I hope this plays well because this one looks like a ton of fun. Hey, but in case you were looking into these decks, we're 3 down, 1 left to go, but now you know what's in it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Of course, like and share and all that kind of stuff. Thanks.